Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the 3-year professional development plan. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ting Hao, and currently I'm the final year student in Monash University. My major is accounting, and my minor is finance. I believe that most people like me had many ideals when they were young, such as becoming a scientist and becoming a writer. But when I entered into the university, after I learned some professional knowledge and understood some occupation, my ideal gradually become a reality. So now, my career objective is to become a security trader on the Shanghai Stock Exchange within 3 years on the Shanghai Stock Exchange within 3 years with a master degree in finance. So from my point of view, this career goal is quite realistic. On the one hand, because I studied accounting and finance in Monash, so I have a certain knowledge base to apply for this position. On the other hand, due to the fast-growing market of Chinese financial market and the lack of talents who are familiar with financial knowledge, there is still a relatively large demand for talents with professional knowledge in positions such as fund management and security traders. But at the moment, my bachelor degree may not be enough, so I should go on to do a master degree at Monash University with my own professional knowledge and care for preparation of resume and interview. I'm full of confidence in the achievement of this goal. So where am I right now? Like I said before, I'm now in the first stage of achieving my career objective. I'm going to be a Monash University graduate very soon in the next month. In Monash, I obtained initial understanding of the financial industry and the financial market in general through learning some accounting and finance units. I believe that what I have studied at Monash University will be a great beginning for me to achieve my career goal, since Monash degree has given me a higher starting platform for me to compete with competitors. Secondly, I participated in 2 internships in the summer of 2019 and 2020, respectively. The first internship was an audit assistant at DJ. My major responsibility during my internship at DG was to check account receivable and account payable, the data accuracy of the account books, assisting the audit manager in completing the financial audit report, finding and fixing major deficiencies in the internal operation of the organization. The main achievement of my internship at DG was to reduce the company's financial document errors by 10%. The second internship was an accounting assistant at JD.com. JD is the largest e-commerce platform in China. At JD, I was mainly responsible for filling out financial documents, updating transactions, and entering data into the accounting system. Through my work, the account books become specific and clear, avoiding overdue banks loans and overdue taxes. Although most of the work in these 2 internships focus on accounting issue, it will be very beneficial for me to achieve my career goal. Because these 2 companies are listed company, even though I'm responsible for accounting issues, I also have an opportunity to understand some financial work such as the company's equity, stock management, and fund management. So I think these 2 internships are very crucial for me, giving me a basic understanding of the finance industry and the working requirements for a finance worker. I'm very interested in financial and accounting industry knowledge. especially after learning more professional knowledge in the university. In my normal spare time, since I was in my first year of university, I began to invest in stock market and fund market. Although the amount is not very large, my main purpose is not to make profit in the stock market, but to develop my investment habits and learn more financial knowledge through practice. For example, through practice in stock market, I can study when it's the best purchasing point to maximize returns. I think this practice knowledge will be very useful for my future career development as a security trader. Besides, I also enjoy learning languages. My first language is Chinese. Through my study in Malaysia, I have practiced my English skill and English writing. In addition, I also studied Korean and Japanese through some online courses. I study these languages not just because of habit, but more because of I believe that language can help me in financial work in the future. Because Chinese financial market has a large number of foreign capital, including the United States, Japan, and South Korea, which means that I may often communicate with people from these countries in the future. And financial companies are usually an international office with a lot of foreigners. So I believe that um, having more foreign language will benefit my future security trader job. In terms of personal habit, I'm not interested in music and painting, but I like sports such as basketball and football. I also often travel and take pictures with my friend. I think these habits can give me a great relaxations of body and mind. And I think these hobbies will help me achieve a work-life balance in my future career. Um, I have some strengths, including interpersonal skills, organizational skills, technical skills, and multitasking capability. I also have a high pressure resistance and good adaptability to international working environment, but I'm not good at time management, and my learning skill and management skill is bad as well. To achieve my career goal, I have planned 6 actions for me to follow. The first one is to successfully obtain a bachelor degree. A bachelor is very important for me if I want to be a security trader, since many financial firms require the employee as at least have a bachelor degree. This action seems to be achieved in the next month, if no other issues. And my objective for this action is to have an overall grade of distinction. Okay, the second action is to pursue a finance master degree. This is very important. As I said before, a bachelor degree is a minimum requirement for many financial companies, which means that for me, if I want to enter a more famous finance firm or get more opportunities in future career, I would be better to have a higher education degree. A master degree can help me to understand more professional knowledge, which could help me to achieve my career objective. So for this action, my objective is to successfully get a master offer from Monash University Business School. And I plan to finish a master degree before 2024. And then the second action is after I achieve a master degree, I will find and complete an internship in a financial company. I plan to do this in the first half of 2024. From my point of view, to have an internship is even more important than to have a degree. Since through internship, you can get some practical knowledge, and this knowledge is more useful and can really help you to resolve some issues that you may face in your real work life. So that's why I think internship is an important action for me to achieve my career goals. So for this action, I plan to find 3 internship after I graduate from my master program. The first action is to pass CPA and CFA exams. I plan to achieve my CPA and CFA certificate before 2025. And my objective is to pass the 2 exams in one go and achieve a high grade. CPA and CFA is actually very significant for students who want to pursue a position in finance or accounting areas. Since the 2 exams can test your theoretical knowledge and the practical knowledge and make sure that you are able to finish finance and accounting work. Having these 2 certificates can make you have more opportunities to enter some famous companies like KPMG and beat the competitors in the job interview. The next action is to expand network. In other words, to make more friends and establish more relationships. Actually, this action is a long-term action, since it cannot be achieved very quickly. You need to have time to participate in some social activities. I plan to do this during my master and internship. I believe that through participating some activities in universities and workplace and the internet, I can establish more relationship, and this relationship can help me to achieve my career goal. For example, participating in a finance club in Monash University, I can make some friends who are working in some firms. Then in this way, I may be recommended by my friend to his firm's PR to let me have opportunity to do an interview. So I plan to do this at least join one club in the university during my master and try to establish 100 connections in linkage. The last action is a final step to realize my career goals. That is to prepare resumes and participate interviews. For this section, I plan to finish it before the first half of the 2025. And the objective is to receive 5 or more interviews in that time. So the last question is, how do I know I have achieved my objectives? If I'm successfully employed by the Shanghai Stock Exchange as a stock security trader before the July of 2025, then I'm considered to have achieved my career goal. But however, from my point of view, whether I can achieve my career success from the security trader job is a key criteria to test whether I have achieved my career goal. For me, career success means balancing life and work, getting paid fairly, and obtaining experience at work. Sufficient income can enable me to have a colorful life, and work experience can enable me to have a better career development in the future. And work-life balance can enable me to have a relax. So that's why I think my career success may also be a criteria to examine whether I can have achieved my career goal. So that's all. Thank you very much for listening.